Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It is your old pal Peace Love Music with another episode of the Good Morning Stacks Show, brought to you live by DeOrganized Media in partnership with our good friends over at BitcoinLive, Decentralized Broadcasting. It is Wednesday morning, the 5th of March. We had an awesome show last night. Shout out to the night show crew. P.S. I'm kind of on the night show crew as well. But we had an awesome show. We ended up impromptu. We weren't planning on it. We're just going to have a normal show. And we had a good turnout during the normal show. But we decided to stick it out through the live stream, through the State of the Union address. And we live streamed the State of the Union address. And we got a huge turnout. We had over 3,000 viewers. I think it was actually during the live up to like 3,500. I left a little bit early shortly after the speech. They kept it going. Crypto Dude, I think Rosar, Landy, and GPSC, obviously. Huge shout out to the brother for carrying the load and really picking it up here and helping us expand what we're doing here at DeOrganized. It is Wednesday, hump day. Whoop, whoop, get over the hump. We got a lot of work still to do this week and really good work going on in our ecosystem. Friendly reminder, this is a news show. We're providing news and information only. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose. With that being said, the numbers on the day, Bitcoin looking a little stronger than it was yesterday, coming in at 89,563 this morning. Stacks got back over the 70-cent range up to 72.18 a little bit before broadcast. Coming in at the number 65 spot by market cap on CoinMarketCap. That is up one place, so a little bit trend reversal for Stacks maybe. Fear and Greed Index also ticked up from 24 to 25, and the top three gainers on CoinMarketCap for the past 24 hours are the JTO, the JITO token, BCH, Bitcoin Cash, and ADA, Cardano's ADA token are the top three gainers for the day. In the Stacks DeFi realm, Hermetica yield on USDH is at 12% with over $5 billion total value locked on the platform. And if you guys don't know, USDH is a Bitcoin-backed dollar stablecoin where you can stake it and earn interest. It holds the dollar, it's pegged to the dollar, and it utilizes, it's all backed by Bitcoin. It's a tremendous development. Shout out to Hermetica over there. Did you guys know you can trade runes, rune tokens on Bitcoin, on Bitflow? Not on Bitcoin. You can, Bitflow actually makes it easier for you to move the runes tokens over to the Stacks platform and deploy them, trade them, and do other things in DeFi with them. And there's a bunch of tokens on there. You can boost your Bitcoin DeFi game with Bitflow, trade and earn with BTC, runes, Stacks assets, stables, and more, while enjoying staking rewards paid in BTC with full Bitcoin finality. Liquidity pairs with SBTC. That's now live on Velar. You can now stake your Velar on Velar. That's new. Pair your favorite meme tokens with SBTC or other tokens and earn yield and trade all of your favorite Stacks tokens on Velar. Head over to velar.com for more details. Don't miss the Velar Creator Program, providing opportunity for content creators to earn while posting on X. See the Velar BTC X account for more info on how to participate in that. Alex Labs has announced that they are implementing AI smart contracts into their platform in order to make DeFi effortless and accessible to all through seamless swapping, staking, and intelligent automation. Alex Surge 3 is live. Head over to app.alexlab.surge.co/surge. Participate in Surge 3 with 1 million in Alex token rewards up for grabs. Zest this morning. Zest Protocol is offering 7.12% yield when you lock in your SBTC and loan out your SBTC. They're offering you 7.12% yield on SBTC, and their highest yield today is 9.7% on STSTX. Today's rates at Stacking DAO are 9.68% on Liquid STSTX, or you can receive yield in native BTC at 10.21% or 9.4% with yield in SBTC. That's over at StackingDAO. Top 3 STX tokens performers on stxtools.io in the past 24 hours are Droid, Not, and Welsh. And Droid is a new token. It launched as part of the Nakamoto One project, where there was the Droid, the Android NFTs that people were minting as part of their treasure hunt platform. They put the treasure on the moon. It was a great event last week, amongst a whole bunch of other things that went on in Stacks, the Stacks ecosystem. I did participate in the mints, and there was originally, before they launched the Droid token, there was a spreadsheet going around that I did notice that I had an allocation coming to me in an airdrop, but I haven't received that airdrop. So if you guys know, and I can't figure out, and I haven't had time to ask anybody, so I'm asking you, my friends, if you guys know the story on Droid and how to get the airdrop or how to get the tokens, or if there's something I have to do, because I should have been on the list. I participated. My wallets were showing up on the spreadsheet, but I don't seem to have the Droid in my wallet, and I'm not sure how to figure that out. So if you can help me out with that, let me know in the chat or DM me even. I always would like some helpful, friendly advice from my friends. When you stack your STX, you earn yield in Bitcoin, and SBTC is programmable Bitcoin with Bitcoin finality, deployable in DeFi on Stacks. It's programmable Bitcoin on Stacks. Tell your friends. Stacks you can earn yield in Bitcoin, native Bitcoin, on just by stacking your stacks, or you can actually you can convert your Bitcoin to SBTC and deploy your Bitcoin into DeFi on Stacks and earn yield on your Bitcoin. This is what a lot of people have been waiting for a long time. The news for the day, the Stacks and DeOrganized calendars. Stacks calendar, we have the Biddle Battle going on, Bitcoin Builders tournaments going on all day. That's running through the 21st. And there is still time to register. You can head over to biddlebattle.com, and from now until the 17th, you can register. There are some challenges you can earn up. There's like $90,000 in total prizes up for grabs, access to accelerators and guidance and mentorship for any project you're building out. So very much encourage you guys to participate if you can. If you have anything that you're kind of building, or even just in the basic idea phase, it never hurts to participate. It's free. You get access to a bunch of mentorship. There's all these seminars and workshops learning about different things. It's really cool. So check out the Biddle Battle. We also have, as always, we have our show Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 9:30. We have incorporated at 9:30. We will be running Find to Earn. That's a daily thing at the end of the morning show, at least through the end of March. We have 4 sponsors and potentially more to come. So we have at least 4 or 5 rounds a day, 5 sponsors if we count Skullcoin, and he's been doing one a day. So we have 5 rounds a day. Rue, Leo, Velar, Hermetic is USDH, and Skullcoin is sponsoring Stacks for their show. For the show, there's 5 opportunities to win every day and more to come. So to make sure you tune in at 9:30, and you guys, you need to share out the live stream in order to participate and win. To be eligible to win, you have to share out the live stream. So you might as well share the stream out now. Help us get some more viewership going during the news segment, and all of that stuff will be super appreciated. There's also the Stacks Brand Working Group biweekly meeting. That is a it's a regular meeting that they have I think it's every other week, and you can head over to the Stacks Co. It's on Zoom, and you can head over to the Stacks Co. Stacks ecosystem calendar on stacks.co and get the link for that. There's the Stacks Builders office hours, which is learning Clarity Code. That is also a Zoom meeting. The link for that is also on the Stacks website. And we have DeOrganized nightly every night at 7 a.m. again, 7 p.m. I'm a little tired. I was up until after 11 o'clock. That's way past my normal bedtime. So, and I was entertaining with some shots every time we heard Make America Great Again, and enjoying some shots in between too. So I'm a little tired. Sorry for my stumbling on my words this morning, but we had a great show last night. It was super fun. Also, a couple of other things going over to the DeOrganized Media schedule calendar. There is the Stacks DeFi show this morning at 10 a.m. The Zest community call is at 11 a.m. We have the Smoke Ethereal NFT launch going on at 2 p.m. All things crypto with Dave and his crew at 5:30, and then the DeOrganized nightly show at 7 p.m. There is a lot going on in our ecosystem, my friends. A lot of people contributing, covering all sorts of things to cover. It's a great time to be in our space. And if you have a regular X Space live stream or even a single or short series of events you want to let the community know about, you can head over to deorganized.media right now, set up your user account, and we'll get your event set up on the calendar and spread awareness to our audience about your events. This is an open community calendar, open to anyone at no cost. We are still building this out. Major shout out to Trip and Monkey for providing these extra value tools to our platform and helping us build these things out. But we want to be able to use this. This isn't just for DeOrganized. This is for the community. That's part of what we're about here, is to help everyone grow, help all the content creators just have better experiences creating content and more success, more reach. And part of that is getting on the calendar so we can let everyone know that you have an event coming up. The news for the day: in an interview regarding a strategic crypto reserve, Senator Cynthia Lummis indicated she has a preference to Bitcoin being the underlying asset as a digital reserve currency, saying, quote, "I think that some of the elements of Bitcoin are a perfect fit for a long-term strategic asset." BlackRock says, quote, I'm not sure who's speaking here, if every millionaire in the U.S. asked their financial advisor to get them one Bitcoin, there wouldn't be enough. There are only 21 million Bitcoin to ever exist. This is something that Bitcoiners have actually realized for a long time. There's not enough Bitcoin for everyone to have one. So everybody, this is your opportunity to try to get one now before the millionaires realize that they can't get one. Good times. The era of manual chart watching is fading fast. Markets react in milliseconds while you're spotting an opportunity. Don't tell Landy. AI-powered bots have already analyzed, decided, and executed trades before you've had a chance to even notice what the price action is. That's not yet. It doesn't make TA unusable, but it does mean we need to make sure that AI, agentic AI, is becoming available to the masses, so we don't end up with super privileged classes and a bunch of serfs. Entrepreneur Robert Kiyosaki says he bought more Bitcoin and, quote, people who sold Bitcoin in the last crash are losers. That's kind of rough, but I hope you didn't sell. And if you did, there's still time to buy it back, I suspect. Don't give them your Bitcoin now, guys. Bitcoin will face significant resistance to move above $94,000 after dropping below this key level on March 2nd, according to Bitfinex and analysts. The analysts note selling pressure has erased most gains from the recent 12% surge, 85K to 95K, following Trump's crypto reserve announcement. And actually, CryptoLandy, I think one of the numbers he told us last night was 95. We need to kind of get back up over 95, 96 to feel comfortable, to set another high, the right high, and then there'll probably be another low, and hopefully it'll be a higher low or an equal low and not a lower low. But we have AIs to tell us all about that now. Strategy Executive Chairman Michael Saylor, Chainlink co-founder Sergey Nazarov, Exodus CEO JP Richardson, and Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong will be among the attendees for Trump's White House Crypto Summit on Friday. Notably, there wasn't any crypto talk in the speech yesterday. So I'm hoping he's saving it all for Friday. Kind of surprised he didn't tease it, but maybe it was with a hostile atmosphere. Who knows? Michael Saylor recently noted, quote, "I don't think anybody has ever lost money in the Bitcoin network holding for 4 years." That's actually very likely. If you buy and you hold it for 4 years, you at least retain the value versus inflation, and probably did much better than that. Ethereum's Pectra upgrade moves closer to mainnet after smooth Sepolia testnet development, deployments. I got it. There we go. I hope it's not too loud for you guys, but I need a little more rhythm this morning. Bitcoin developer Blockstream has secured a multi-billion-dollar investment to launch 3 new institutional funds, including 2 that will enable lending Bitcoin. Lending Bitcoin. You can do that on Zest and Granite now, and Arcadico, I think, has some functionality there too. Stacks already has ways to lend Bitcoin. More coming. Terraform Labs co-founder Do Kwon's U.S. court hearing has been delayed until April 10th as prosecutors requested more time to review 4 terabytes of new evidence. I think he got screwed over, to be honest. I don't think he was actually... he probably didn't handle the situation properly, so I hope he's okay. Pump.NoFun volume dropped by 63% in February from 119 billion to 44 billion in the first 2 months of 2025. Solana's upcoming protocol update, SIMDs, are crucial for the network's future stability, but they may significantly reduce validator revenue, according to Van Eck digital asset research head Matthew Seigel. While these changes may reduce staking rewards, we believe lowering inflation is a worthy goal that strengthens Solana's long-term sustainability. Texas Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill SB 21 has been added to Wednesday's agenda, March 5th, under notice of intent, indicating it could receive a vote tomorrow. Note, while there's talk about a broader crypto reserve at the federal level, the states that are looking at creating their strategic reserves are looking at one asset. The U.S. Senate has voted to advance Senator Cruz's CRA resolution to rescind the IRS crypto broker rules, moving it forward for a debate on the floor before a full Senate vote. We hope that passes. Bitcoin may trade between 80K and 100K for the next 2 to 3 months, according to a crypto quant analyst who identifies this as the third correction phase within the bull cycle that started in early 2023. Technically, it started in late 2022 when Bitcoin bottomed at 15.5. It's been going up really from there since. ETF flows around 1,660 BTC and 6,800 ETH were sold on March 4th. These numbers don't make sense because Bitcoin ETF saw 143.5 million in net outflows. Ethereum ETFs, it says, saw 14.6 million in net inflows, which would mean that 6,800 Ethereum were bought. Although I don't know if that's... I have to check the math. I just blindly took this information, didn't analyze it. Fidelity's spot Ethereum ETF bought 10,100 ETH, worth $21.7 million. So yeah, I think that's I think the 1,660 Bitcoin sold net. 6,800 ETH were net bought yesterday. The BitL battle officially kicked off on Monday. The battle to be crowned best Bitcoin builder has officially begun. There is up to 90K in prizes up for grabs, with the winner being announced on March 21st. Registrations are open until the 17th of March, so head over to BitLBattle.com. You can learn more about what's going on, register, and take your chance to be the ultimate battler. The BoostX Chrome extension is now live. You can now add the BoostX app extension to your browser with your connected Stacks wallet, and now you can send Stacks, Bitcoin, and other SIP10 tokens, with more being added directly to people on X, directly to people on X, as long as they have a BNS name in their X name. Also, notifications will be coming soon, so users that have the browser extension added will get a notification in the X app when they receive a BoostX payment as well. Head on over to BoostXCC to .cc to learn more. If you have a .btc name, you can get one now over at bns.one. They've announced a number of platform enhancements for user interface, listing marketplace enhancements, and more. Head on over to bns.one to get your own .btc, .stx, or other BNS digital ID. For a limited period of time, you can apply for reimbursement for BNS with Velar. You got to check out at VelarBTC on X for more information on that. Stacks OG Lord Rosar has developed a very interesting application using subnets on Stacks. Currently in alpha test, the project offers options for scalability and speed improvements on Stacks, near instant transactions off-chain, interactivity with users that haven't even gotten a wallet yet, fiat on-ramps with no need to withdraw funds from the platform unless users want to. Really interesting stuff. And he's also developed off of that his prediction market, which is also in an alpha test. And some really interesting things we might be able to play with on that. Are you looking to get started as a developer on Stacks? Head over to stacks.co/build/get started to access developer tools, learn the basics, build a full app, and even find ways to get paid to build over at stacks.co right now. Stacks Improvement and Innovation Community Call is every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time with Hero Gamer and the Stacks Foundation. Come learn about the latest developments on Stacks and give us your input on what you would like to see built on Stacks, what you want, what functionality do you want, what bells and whistles do you want, what would make you have a better experience on Stacks. You can come tell us on Friday at 11 a.m. in the SIP call. It's every Friday. Are you interested in helping builders and devs test out their project on Stacks? We've built a dev tester and QA community. DM me at PeaceLoveMusic on X if you're interested. That is, my friends, the news of the day. We're just getting more and more news during the show, and I'm sorry for all my friends to keep you guys waiting in the background. Just want to shout out, good morning, Orange. Good morning. Whoops. There was a lot of good morning, Orange. Good morning, Nobody Famous. How are you today? Good morning, Gnome the Advisor. What's up? Good morning, Jamie. Got a great crew today. Oh, Jamie, is it Wednesday? I missed the dog pool show. Sorry, man. I was up late. There was the dog pool show this morning. I don't know if I missed it or not. Sorry, Jamie. Stillwater.btc. Good morning. Well, when will the cap be lifted on SBTC and two-way flow allowed? I know is March soon. This key next step. Yes. It's still to be determined. They were saying mid-March earlier, a few weeks back, before they even raised the cap to another 2,000 BTC. And so regarding that, you're probably more looking at late March, early April, based on how I've seen things go. Could be sooner. But my understanding, and it could change, subject to change as far as what they're going to do. But my understanding is that they're going to open up withdrawals, and then it'll be unlimited deposits as well. And the next step, whenever that happens, probably, I would say, reasonably 4 to 6 weeks. Could be sooner. Yeah, it was way past my bedtime. Nobody. I'm kind of, if you can't tell, I'm stumbling on my words and all of that. What's up, Blockface? I know you're in the house. Yeah. I'm gonna bring my friends on. What's up, GP? How you doing today?
Doing good.
Oh, you kind of have the same look, I guess, a little bit with the. There we go. We're two cholos.
I know.
Hey, Pazan.
What's up, Rosar? How are you doing today, man?
Good morning. I'm waking up as well.
Fire. This is early for you, isn't it, Rosar?
Yeah. And this is normally at the time I'm almost asleep. I just got very, very sleepy last night. I just went to bed early.
We were up killing it late last night. Awesome coverage of the Trump speech last night. With the guys, and had an awesome conversation last night for DeOrganized Nightly, where we kind of covered a little bit about what Blaze is doing and your landing page for if people wanted to go read up on what it's all about. Dude, instantaneous transactions, right? It's very, very fast.
That's the dream.
Yeah, dude. We're do you have a link to that we could share if people wanted to check it out? Maybe we could pull it up and kind of show it off again this morning for our morning crew.
What's that? The OP Predict or something else?
The Blaze landing page. He was demonstrating how fast it was last night, and I mean, it's as fast as you can click. Really.
I actually have that. I can share that up.
Yeah.
The original page I made for it, the original demo was a little more interactive since you don't need the extension for it. But
there's a new page?
Well, I made a new demo for it yesterday where it works with the auto signing extension. But I made an original demo that uses the SDK, and that one is more fully functional for you can use it without the extension. You just need to use a normal wallet. So.
Okay, so there's a new development with I know you launched an extension, but I haven't played with that yet.
Yeah, I just made it locally. It's not in the store yet or anything, or the Chrome store or whatever.
Michael, so Rosar showed us last night. He's like, he was working on his whatever, and he's like, I got to show you guys this setup. And he's got 4 different screens. He's got 4 different agentic AIs. Well, I don't know if they're agentic, but 4 different AIs that are coding different things for him all at one time. And you should definitely see it. You should definitely see it.
That's incredible. Now Rosar's been on it for a long time. Now it's almost like Rosar is now that he has a better functionality, he's able to build on top of it, which is the scary part.
Yeah, seeing the setup with all the different AIs, picking one code that it spits out from this screen, and then having another one analyze it, and then add something and edit on this screen. He's got 4 different AIs talking to each other. Dude is really getting it.
It's incredible.
Autism.
It's the way to do it. Yeah, you can see that a hammer is not the same tool in a different carpenter's hands. Does that make sense? So I might go to ChatGPT and say, hey, what's the weather like? And other people will be like, hey, let me create a drone of AIs to analyze and build applications. There are many levels to this game. Rosar's on top of it.
And it is a game. It feels like, you guys ever play old real-time strategy games?
Yeah. This is Command and Conquer. Yeah.
Basically, it feels a lot like that, because you'll the first agent you got to have, of course, you got to have the scouting. They got to gather information for you, and then you'll have the next one maybe do something based off that information. Then one set up a base in a different.
It's like Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. Where you have your familiars and you send them out and they get back information without you having to go through the door and find the monster.
Yeah, that's my mentality when I think about it, because it's they all have to have independent tasks that they can do independently and then come back and just be done. And it's all about structuring your approach so that they can work at the same time but not step on each other's toes. It's fun.
Yeah, the agentic Tower of Babel. It's wild.
I would imagine it's one of the challenges is just kind of, so you have you have some AIs that basically check the work of the other AIs. Is that kind of how it works?
Well, I would say I was thinking about a little, like trying to put my approach into thoughts, but usually I'll just start with one and I'll use it to get organized, so to speak. Like have it make like summaries of things to do, maybe like checklists. And between that and just like knowing the code base myself, I'll start to build like a little backlog of things to do. And then, between that and some other stuff in the back of my head that I want to do, I'll get one started working, and that'll take like, maybe 5 minutes or something. So in the meantime, I'll take the second one and be like, okay, what can this one do? That's not going to get in the way of the first one. I'll get that one started. And I just keep doing this process until like I'm in a rhythm and like I got a lot of work to do, because usually they always find more things to do. And I try to keep them from doing those things. But eventually you get to the point where it's like you're in a rhythm and you're just like rotating between them. And
Yeah, it's kind of like
something for them to do.
Orchestrating a symposium.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of mental models for it. I played a lot of the games growing up, so I like to think of it in that context. But it's you're an the conductor or whatever or like you can also think of it like a project manager or like a VP or like a CEO. Like the best employees are the ones where you can like send them off on a task and they'll just be busy for a long time and they come back with like a well done job. You don't want to have to like give them little tiny instructions. You want to give them like big swaths of work. They can just go out, come back with like a lot of work done.
So, Rosar, how many projects think you're submitting on the Biddle Battle?
I mean, it's really just this. So, like, obviously, Blaze is like the center of it all. Predict was built to prove it out and like prove out that you can build games and escrow sort of things, like things that require moving money around and then securely sending it back to people, and like just more ways for me to like sort of take this idea in my mind of how subnets will work with new contracts and existing contracts and just kind of make it happen. And then the signer obviously is that like last mile of user experience where it's just, just makes things easy to.
But at this point, the user interface is going to be defined by the vertical use case sector niche, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Which is nice because,
good place to be.
Yeah, you just build an app. You don't really. It's all abstracted now. Speechless. I got to figure out what to do today. I'm probably gonna do a lot of BitFlow work today, to be honest.
Oh, how does BitFlow factor in?
I've been working with them the last like few weeks, helping them like push bugs and stuff. So I just probably got to spend some time.
So now you're like Rosar as a service.
I mean, I've always been Rosar as a service. I'm dev. But I will turn my powers I will give them my sword, fix some stuff, and get some things working.
Like, are you what's your take on the Biddle Battle so far? What's your experience with it?
I've noticed the first sign of any community thing like a decentralized hackathon is, what is the Discord like? What is the Telegram like? Is it active? Are people asking questions? Because if it's dead, you're like, hey, what's going on here? But it's really active. It's like really active in the Telegram. People are asking good questions. They're saying, hey, I built this. What do I do now? So a lot of people have been preparing for this moment for a long time. This kind of thing is not just something that you wake up one day and say, oh, I'm just going to go into Stacks and figure out smart contracts with SBTC yield. So you're seeing a lot of people that you may never speak to in your life. You may never hear what their voice sounds like, but they're active in that Build Battle Telegram in all of the different tracks. So I think there's going to be a lot of progress in Stacks over the next month because of the sheer amount of, I will say, intelligent activity that I see in the Telegram.
Yeah, it's definitely been very active. There was a lot of people tuning into the workshops. I keep wanting to call them seminars in my head, but the workshops. There's a couple more today, and I think throughout the week, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know if there's any on Friday.
Well, I was just going to say, from my understanding, they're doing rounds. So there's like a submission round, and then the people who get to the second phase are involved in a different type of experience. You guys familiar with that? That's just something I heard.
Well, where's Trip actually just asked in the Telegram group, what's the process for submitting?
Right.
It doesn't seem like there's an obvious. It's not clear on how to submit at this point.
For me personally, I'm just going to focus on making sure that the interactive prototype is working so they can see what's going on. And then depending on how much code they want to see and not see, then we can go through those things. But I think anyone listening to my voice, I would just focus on having a really good prototype and maybe like a 30-second video so that these very busy venture capitalists can understand and grasp your idea within seconds.
An elevator pitch.
Yeah, almost like a escalator pitch. Imagine, you know what I mean? Because these people are busy, right? It's the same thing I experienced as a headhunter, which is this hiring manager is busy. They're going to spend all of 3 to 5 seconds on this resume. How do I make sure that they know that this is a resume worth spending more than 3 to 5 seconds on? And so I think that's going to be the next step, is how do people effectively communicate something that could be very complex in a way that's progressively disclosed? You know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah, I get it. It's you probably have a little more time than an elevator pitch if you're there, because they're there for that, right? But you don't want it to. You want your points to be well organized and to hit those points and not get into too much of the minutia trying to sell your points. You know, just get the points out there, get the feedback as to which points might be interesting to them, and if you need to elaborate on that, do so.
Yeah, and I think that the idea of this progressive disclosure is, you know, you start with something simple and powerful and you know, just something meaty, you know? Oh, hey, Mel.
Hi.
You came in on the meaty conversation, and you have the same colors as Rosar.
I know, I was first checked, that's why I'm late. I changed my outfit so that I could...
Oh, okay.
She was wearing blue and green, and she heard your cholo comment. She's like, nice.
The professional cholo? I want to see you do the sea walk.
What did I miss? What has been going on?
Messed up these days.
Rosar's been in the toilet telling us about Blaze and
Okay.
I thought he was doing an elevator pitch.
Yeah.
He's in the elevator, not the toilet.
Elevator
I think
shot.
he's making his submission on the throne.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Is this true, Rosar?
No. I don't
No,
know
of
where
course
that
not.
came from. I didn't seem like I was straining or anything. I'm just tired.
No, it just you sound like you're in a little. There's like the
You sound like you're in a tiled environment.
Oh yeah,
you're
this
sound-
room is really reverby. It's tough. So I can't really.
Are you lying in the bath?
No, I have a little box that I do my work in, and it's like a extra bedroom in the unit, but it's very just walls really. There's just a window on the roof, and then I need to put like tapestries up for sound treatment, but I never get around to it. So it's just kind of like a dumping ground of my things and on a computer.
A dumping ground. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mel, you want to try the autism laser beam again?
I've got to. Okay.
I'll make some records with us. Hang on.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I thought Rosar said something.
No, he's
Okay,
said he
I've got one. Okay, see who can get this. I'm thinking of a word. Okay. It is a girl's name, but it is also a prefix to a word that I've been reading about today. Okay, let me think of it.
You're thinking about a word. Can you say it again?
A word.
A word. It can be seen as a girl's name. Okay, I'm thinking it very strongly now. But it is also a prefix to a word that is if I say, then it wouldn't really work out. Anyway, it's a girl's name, and there's four different parts of the word that I've been reading about today. So it's in my weird interest. And I think I'm confusing you, Michael. Come on, it's too much info. Let's just go right back down, bring it right down. I'm thinking of a word. Huh?
Liz?
No.
The first word that came to my name, I'm just going to go with instinct, is I had the name Abigail in my head, and it just emerged from the wilderness of my consciousness.
Okay, that's not the word, but maybe we'll figure out why, because we definitely connect. We just need to figure out why. The word I'm thinking of is Claire.
Claire.
Yeah. And the reason is because of clairvoyant, but there is also different kinds of clairs. There's clairsentient, there's two other ones. So
Clarity.
Claire Abigail.
Claire.
Abigail. Maybe there is a clairvoyant called Abigail watching.
So you're thinking about clairvoyance vis-a-vis telepathy? Is that why?
Wow, I was reading about it.
You're reading about clairvoyance.
I was reading about I was having a conversation. I pretty much have conversations with AI every day, right? So I was talking about, first of all, I don't know how I got there, but I was talking about Dartism and humanism. And then I went on to...
What was that first one?
Dartism.
Dartism, like Dartism.
I thought that was a kind of autism. Sorry.
Yeah, that as well. I'm really into all the kinds of itisms now.
Oh, it's like X-Men.
If you can itism, right? I will.
So you're like, you could be like Professor X, where you have like the school for the autists, right?
Yeah, there we go. And it's like not just the autists, it's alltists.
Altists.
Aha.
Altists matters.
Altists matter. Altists come forth.
So did we beam?
Yeah.
Beamed?
The autism Wi-Fi
autism
wasn't too strong today, so we didn't get the word.
Hey, unless there's a girl called Abigail that's clairvoyant that's listening.
Or Liz.
Or Liz.
It could be, who knows?
There could be a girl called... So I was talking about Dartism. I mean, I was thinking about the difference between Dartism and humanism. And then I got on to collective versus connected consciousness and the difference, and how people often mistake what those are, because they are very, very different. And people generally just... Collective consciousness is how we come together and think as a group. So collective consciousness would be some sort of spiritual beliefs that we have that sort of go out into the ether, and we all share a consciousness. Whereas connected consciousness is where consciousnesses are connected, but not necessarily collective. So connected consciousness would be like telepathy.
Oh, like a peer-to-peer. Yeah.
It's like Bitcoin. So Bitcoin would be your connected consciousness.
Like a trust line between two autistic people.
Fiat would be your collective consciousness. It all comes back down to Bitcoin.
The collective is like the body of all the consciousness together, and connected is the individual nodes in that conscious network.
There we go. Again,
I wonder if there are any signers that like confirm voyance. You know.
Exactly. So then you need to come down. Who are the signers in this whole thing that we're busy redesigning? So we got down to somehow I asked about the Claire abilities.
So what does Claire mean to you in this case?
Pardon?
When you say Claire abilities, so like clairvoyance, like voyance means that's a French word, right?
Yeah, well, the reason I asked was because I felt like it was unfair to say, that you could only have people who could share shared senses with seeing, right? So I asked it if there were any other Claires. And so it said, yes, there's clairvoyance, which is clear seeing. That's the ability to see visions and whatever, and associated with flashes of insight or prophecy.
Remote viewing.
Yeah, I guess. Messages in the mind's eye, seeing spirits. Then there is clairaudience, okay, which is clear hearing.
Oh, okay.
And I love this one. I love this one the most because this is often associated to hearing an actual voice or an internal voice, which is a thought-like voice that isn't your own. So now next time, anybody who's listening, not medical advice, if they're trying to lock you up because you're hearing voices in your head, you just tell them you are clairaudience.
Well, that happens all the time before I fall asleep.
There we go. Oh, really? You hear that? You hear voices?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's sleep deprivation. Kick it in.
Oh, so that's where you get all the insight on how to code, or you're just clairvoyant with Manib?
Oh, no. They're just like people chanting.
They're audience.
People
Well,
just...
yeah, the falling
just
asleep.
Nonsense sort of stuff.
The falling asleep thing is actually called the hypnagogic state. You ever heard that term? Hypnagogic?
I have not.
Yeah, it's when you're kind of half asleep, half awake. There was like an inventor who used to have like something in his hand, and he used to fall asleep, and when it would drop out of his hand, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like whenever you're like scrolling on
You
the
have a
phone,
conscious experience of that state.
falls and hits you in the face.
Yeah, just the idea that when you start to remove some of the prefrontal cortex from the thinking, the problem-solving part of your brain, it starts using maybe the limbic system to start number crunching.
It's all very interesting. My husband he can't sleep because he's a songwriter, and he can't sleep because of songs that he hears in his head. So he will wake up in the middle of the night and write songs, because he can just hear it. So he's like that. And it says, actually, I was reading it, it says it's often connected to music, whispers, or messages. Then there's clairsentience, which is
Being able to is that like
feeling?
thinking clearly?
You can feel what?
Oh, like making clear sentences is what my brain heard.
Okay. All right. Clear sentences. All that. Very good. That is empaths. And then claircognizance. Claircognizance. Yeah. Clear knowing. That's when you just know something.
So now it starts to get on this like Buddhist
Oh,
noble
this
eightfold
last
path.
one. Sorry, I'm just looking for Abigail. Okay, you carry on because there's actually
No, please
more.
go ahead.
No, but there isn't. There's just clear. This is hilarious. Clair alliance, which is smelling things that aren't there, or from a distance, whatever. Then there's clear tangency, which is you receive information by touching things. And then clear kinesthesia, whatever, where you sense it through body. So anyway, there's lots of clairs. Sorry, I'm done.
So what I'm hearing is that with regards to this communication channel, there's the kinesthetic, the auditory, the read, write, and the visual. I can see that. We can
basically all your senses.
Yes, exactly. So kinesthetic, touch, auditory, hearing, read, write, text, and then visuals, right? So just like we experience everything in the room that we're in right now, how might we experience things that are maybe not in the room with us right now, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I think Peace came up with that remote viewing, because if I can peer-to-peer connect with who you are and what you're experiencing, maybe I can see through your eyes.
It's very interesting.
I like it.
Yeah, definitely interesting stuff.
They didn't speak, they changed reality such that they had spoken.
That
It
is
is
very
almost
nice.
time for it is almost time for Find to Earn. We're just waiting on Xenitron to come out.
That's the ultimate autism laser beam. If you just like type in the coordinates before you get it. That's the true test.
I have the starting locations. Like
Ooh.
that. Not the starting locations. I have the starting images. I have the not the starting images, the treasure location images.
Mello, you ready to peg on today's show with Pegman?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, you got pretty close to winning. Wasn't it yesterday? You almost won yesterday, didn't you?
Being here before the
Getting
beginning.
better at it.
That's so beautiful, the orange collector.
Yeah, he's also the world champion for Find to Earn.
I love that. That is exactly how I think I feel. I'm Claire Abigail. that means you're all of those things.
My oldest middle name is Abigail.
No ways.
Yeah.
So maybe we got our beams crossed.
We got our autistic
I
laser beam.
wasn't concentrating on her name, but I was trying to think of girls' names, and
Yeah.
thinking of girls' names came to that one.
So obviously, maybe that was going through your head.
I like it. Let's take
Might
the
have.
show on the road.
What happened to Rosa?
He has connectivity issues every so often, probably because he's got so many things he's running at the same time, producing. But he kind of comes in and out. So he either got sidetracked on a thing or he got knocked off. But he might be back.
Well, there we are.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think it's because I use a Linux computer and it screws periodically. I was just like when I had drivers.
Fucking
So backing up.
The Xenitron, the game master, is here in his true form. How are you today, sir?
GM. I'm dead,
Hey.
as always.
Dead as always.
What is
And
that?
we had a great episode yesterday with Find to Earn. We had a ton of new players coming in, playing live with us. Reminder to everybody, if you are participating, you need to share out the stream, and that'll be linked. So to run over the rules, the games will be dropped with the starting coordinate link on the Skullcoin X page. The rounds will start as soon as they get dropped on there. So you got to be following the Skullcoin X page. You got to share out this live stream. But just before the rounds are ready, I will share a screenshot of the image you're looking for on the maps. So you'll have about 60 seconds to look at the image before we drop the round. From there, the round gets dropped. The first person that finds the coordinates and drops it under the round on the post from Skullcoin wins the prize for that round. And we actually have prizes sponsored by Hermetica's USDH. We have some Rue coin, we have some Leo coin, we have some Velar, and we have some stacks sponsored by Skullcoin. So we have 5 rounds today, and up to $50 worth of prizes to be won. And really excited about doing this. We have this daily going forward, at least through the end of the month. Let me actually just get myself set up here. Got a couple of things. So, Melanie, are you going to share your screen today, or you're not? We didn't go over that. I know you were taught. You weren't sure you were comfortable doing it yesterday.
That was your idea of me sharing my screen.
Yes.
It would be like an absolute humiliation. I need to practice more. That's one thing I won't share. I'll share anything except my screen.
Well, all right. No,
Just
that's
full of
fine.
Solana stuff, and we're
Well,
like, no, Mal.
All right,
Don't
so
look at me.
What
Michael,
about
you're gonna,
Rosa, don't you want to play and share your screen?
He's using Linux. It might break the drivers.
He's using what?
He's using Linux.
I think we should let the audience tell us who they want to watch play.
Oh, that's a good point. Who do you want to see
Who
embarrass
guys want to see
themselves,
play?
audience?
What do you guys? You guys want to watch Michael play? You want to watch GPSC? I don't mind sharing my screen, but it's hard for me because I'm doing other things that are in the game rounds. But I'll do mine too. Whoever you guys want, let us know who you want to share the screen. But we are getting ready to launch the game shortly, so make sure you share out the stream. Let everyone know that it's time to play Wine to Earn with the Game Master, Xenitron. Actually, I'm just going in, making sure I have the Skullcoin account up, and also making sure I have our live stream up. So I can make sure that I'm interacting with anybody if I need to share links and stuff like that.
What is Linux?
It's like
I know.
Windows, but better. Some people's better for some things.
Yeah, Windows for nerds.
So we got 1 vote for Michael and 1 vote for GPSC. So there's a tie there.
There's a
GPSC, you
tie.
go first. I can go second.
You see, there's benefits to both. If you're going to watch GPSC, you're going to get a good, solid game with a potential.
Why don't
to
we?
win.
Yeah, why don't you guys switch off?
Michael,
One of you guys go, then the other one goes.
Formation.
I'll share my screen.
hear
If
you.
I want that smoke, I'll give it to you.
So I would say that we do 1 GPSC and 1 Michael, and then whoever loses, we watch them for the rest of the game.
And then GPSC and I can hold hands and do it together, right? Like if I hold your hand, right?
Yeah.
Can you put your
Hands.
hand against the wall? Yeah. See?
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. It's happening, guys.
Such a
Take your hand
special.
off my lap. What the hell? That's a premium.
I could go first, I guess. I'll share my screen and do the first game, and then I can.
All right, GPSC is on top. I'm next.
Oh damn! Terrible.
And let me actually give. I want to make sure Xenitron has the link to share out on the games. And just so you guys know, this is this link for the stream to share out. I'm putting that in the X comments. Yeah, I love X is clearly the leader for getting engagement in these games. It just is. We love when people use other platforms that we're streaming on, because it helps us grow in other ways that we're with audiences we're not reaching on X. So if you are watching on YouTube or you are watching on Twitch or on Facebook or wherever, you definitely can do so, but it's better for you guys to participate on X. And our because the game actually is all played on the Skullcoin X account now anyway, and you do need to have a .btc or .stx name, which you can get through the BNS.1 platform, super cheap. And if you don't have one, you can still play, but in order to receive your earnings, you have to have a .btc or .stx name in your X account name. And that's that way we can use BoostX to distribute funds directly on X and make a show proof that we've actually made those funds distributions right in the game round posts, so that there's always a record of that. It's a way for us to stay open. So that's why we're doing that. Plus, there's going to be, for those that aren't on the Stacks ecosystem or haven't gotten much into the Stacks ecosystem yet, there is going to be more uses. There's more adoption of BNS names coming. Like for instance, Velar just launched that you can log in with your .btc name and access their account that way. There's more functionality coming with BTC transactions or Stacks transactions using BTC addresses is coming, and that will also kind of function with BNS names in some capacity as well. So there's all sorts of reasons to add new BNS names. Xenitron, I'm showing that the first round is with Leo. Are you ready for me to show the treasure location image?
Yeah, sure, you can show. It's some jungle.
Okay, so this is for, I think it's 82,000 Leo. I have to double check my math. I think that's what it ended up being based on the distribution.
Yeah, just 10 USDT. We just follow this information.
Well, but I have a specific amount now. I just don't remember what it was. It was 820 or 830,000 or something like, or 82.
Yeah, okay. This one is easy one.
Yeah.
Okay, since everyone is ready, I can drop the location. Yeah, are you ready?
Just 1 minute. Do we want to? So, do you guys know? Do you guys have any guesses as to where this location is? What do you think this is?
West Africa.
Yeah, let's try to guess.
West Africa, maybe. It could be West Africa.
Well, there's a white cat, so it wouldn't be
I'd
West
say-
Africa.
East Africa.
If we look at those clothes, I think it's clearly Tanzania.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What about the clothes suggestion?
Very big.
Oh, I find the clothes are very like Tasmanian, and so Tanzania is as close as Tasmania as you can get.
Gotcha. You're on.
All right.
Maybe on.
Michael's guess is Tanzania
Or Tasmania.
or Tasmania. Or Tasmania. I don't have a guess. I think that it's probably West Africa. Sounds potentially correct. It could actually be somewhere in South America too,
Let me see.
Oh,
I got
Vietnam
married
is in the
in
trees.
or Vietnam maybe.
Yeah,
That's true too.
maybe
Could be
rural Cambodia. Big shout out to Reese.
Reese's Pieces.
Yes, sir. Good morning, guys.
Wonder if he's made of. Wonder if Reese is filled with peanut butter.
Oh, I see this. This
I think he's
scooter
filled with
here.
skull.
Maybe this is the Philippines.
Can you imagine it's the Philippines?
So all right. So I think, are you guys ready to play? Are we ready to drop the link? You guys ready to drop the
Yeah.
game on Skullcoin?
Yeah. Let me share my screen.
All right. So again, this is the image you guys are looking for. Make sure you share out the stream. It's important that you share out the stream. GPSC is going to show us how it's done.
Yep, just pressing F5 until we see this, this link dropped to the starting location. Yeah, get ready, guys. You want to be on the Skullcoin BTC page and pressing F5.
Make sure you're sharing out the stream. Make sure your friends know that they have an opportunity to win some stacks, some Leo coins, some Rue coins, some Velar, and $10 worth of USDH token, which you can earn 12% on over at Hermetica.fi right now. This round again is for about $10 worth of Leo. Price fluctuates daily. So it's $10 worth of Leo as of yesterday. And
Okay, are you ready?
yes, sir, we are
Let's
ready.
start. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go.
Let's go.
There is a 2 images. Second image is just like wanted for fun.
Oh, so there's two. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Mine's not refreshing. Mine's just not working.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
No, let me.
I think this
Is that the right one?
I think this is in Alberta, sir.
No. Let me make episode again because like it's wrong link.
We got to read. All right, so everybody, this game has to be. We will have a new link for this in a
Yeah,
moment.
because like I believe the coordinates was wrong. Wait a moment.
I was
Let
like,
me
these
make
trees
it
do
again.
not match.
Yeah, I don't remember palm trees in Alberta. But
Yeah, exactly.
can you imagine if this was in Alberta though, and it was like a private kind of enclave?
Somebody already there. Okay, this one is correct. Because I just open and see the buildings. It's not about the buildings. Okay. Where is the link on the stream? I see. There is a link on the stream.
So new link
It was
coming
a
up.
warm up. Okay, are you ready right now?
All right, we are ready for the first round to begin.
Okay, let's
That first
go.
one was just a test to see if you guys are paying attention.
Yeah,
And I'll share my screen
100%.
as soon as I get into the game.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
3,
Oh.
2, 1. All right.
F5.
And we'll see what is the location.
So you know what we'll do, Zenny? If I win, then the prize goes into the next round.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay, can we go now?
It's live.
Argo.
Game is live, fam. Get in it. And we are in Central Java.
Yeah, we have already 1, 2, 3. It was very easy. Like 3 players already dropped the coordinates, and Orange was the first, CryptoFinder second, MS third. It was the very easy one. Like you have just to drop the starting location.
Not for me. If you look, do you want to see where I am?
Can you share what are you doing? Like we just guide you very easy, like what to do. You just have to like drop your
No,
location.
no, how it works. I just get lost. Remember, I was in that casino last time.
Oh yeah,
Now
you
I'm in the forest. I can't get out of the forest.
These go real fast, so you got to kind of be lucky too. You just got to be lucky to drop it in the right spot and see it quickly, because
I was able to get it.
somebody
Yeah,
else like
awesome.
you will.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah, it was a warm up. Let's go the next one. One moment.
All right, let me
Preparing for next one.
Orange won that round. Very good. Congratulations, Orange. And I just got
Next round is about like I drop you next round, and there was a
yeah, hold on. Let me get the image up there and then give these guys an opportunity to. Where do you think this one is? This might be that Alberta link.
Actually, we can play like let's play two simultaneously games.
We'll play 2 games at once.
Yeah, 2 games.
So this one is for is this a skull coin? Is this the stacks one?
Yeah, this is skull coin, and the next is the rule. Like you can share the rule image; it's more interesting.
All right. So.
All right, now I'll start sharing my screen. And you can flip to it whenever you're ready to begin.
Okay, there is a rule. Back to the Future. There will be no this car.
So the car
already
will not be there.
Yeah, it's already like in another dimension. But you have to find just these 3 and this touch the grass.
All right, and make sure you guys are sharing out the stream and sharing out the game post as well. The stream is right below the stream is actually linked in the game post as well.
Is that a DeLorean?
Yes. That won't actually be there. Zenny just said that that's just there for effect.
That's a fly little roo there. Got a dope DeLorean. What's he doing in the middle of that field?
You don't know, like he's just from another time.
Right. He's exploring space-time.
Fire.
And this round is for 1,000 Rue.
Yeah. Let me double check coordinates. Everyone get ready. Since we play 2 episodes.
I don't know where this could be in North America. It could be in Europe. I'm not positive.
Things that make you go,
Come on. Sorry.
Come on.
Things that make you go, come on. What the?
Yeah, and like the next day we will make these guesses, and we will pay like small amount of stacks to the winner who will find before the game starts. We'll find the closer location to actual this picture. Because so just
this
like
will be a part of the game. We'll display the treasure image at the start, like a minute or so before the round begins.
Yeah, we play like small GeoGuessr. Like if you guess the closest location to actual one, we'll
if you have an idea of where this location would be, you drop your guess in the live chat, and you can win a couple stacks if you're the closest.
Yeah, just for fun. Yeah, if it will be interesting, we will upgrade it. This kind of side game.
Hey, good morning, Wolfie. What's happening?
Solid. Good morning, Mr. Wolf. Happy Pump Day.
Okay. Everyone get ready. So 2 games, it will be 2 games.
So there will be 2 games. You're going to
Yeah.
be looking for this image, and this is actually game 2. You're going to drop the Skullcoin game first, and then the Rue game second. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's correct.
So we
And
got
you have to choose what game to play.
right. So you can be looking at this is the one for Skullcoin, and you're winning 10 stacks, or this one will be the game for Rue, and you can win 1,000 Rue. And make sure you share out the stream and share out the game post. And whenever Xenitron's ready,
So everyone is ready?
I'm
Mhm.
ready.
Oh yeah.
What game you will choose to play?
I'm gonna do the Skullcoin game.
I'll do the Rue.
Interesting choice. Okay, let's see how it goes. So we played 2 games simultaneously. Everyone get ready. And we will start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
The first game dropped right now. It's a Skullcoin game. And the second game coming in 5 seconds.
Bringing up Blockface's screen. Let's
So I'll
go.
be doing the Rue.
Okay, let's go.
All right, Rue. Prize, prize, prize. Okay. Now, we're looking for a field. Bang. Oh, great. Where's the... Okay, there we go. So if I click on this guy, we're looking for a road that has a tree in it. Well, I don't even know if it's a road.
I think that's right.
So let's see that. Whoa. Need a little
We
bit
have
more
already
opening.
2 players, 3 players for the first game, so you can play the second game.
Dang, got smoked.
Yeah, it was that was tough because all the houses look the same with the same brick wall
Yeah,
on the
just
driveway.
about luck if you drop the correct location. You have to
Yeah, that
choose
was cool.
location carefully and drop. You have 1 chance. We'll make like the last game harder.
Congrats to the winners, yeah. Dude, getting out there, getting active, mobilized.
Yeah, exactly. Congrats to the winners.
Screw the winners, I lost. Fuck you, winners. That's funny.
This one's just like a lot of trees.
So game 2, somebody won game 2 already too, right?
Come on. Oh,
No.
I'm not sure.
So this is the image for the next game coming up. Wonder where that is.
So
Somewhere-
So
it's a single
the
tree.
second game,
aquarium.
I'll check in the second game.
Did somebody win the tree in the field?
We have a lot of trees. Yeah,
Um,
I'm just checking the correct one. Orange miss, orange just dropped the another tree.
Oh,
And
under
the MS too. Like, okay, we have like Father Abraham. He dropped the correct one.
Oh,
Congrats.
That was tough.
that's a tough one. I like it though.
so Father Abraham got the right one. It wasn't little dude.
No, let me check. Little dude
Oh, he came in after.
No, I believe Little will play the first game. He just
I want
dropped
to
the
see
first game.
something. Okay.
Keep on looking
Okay,
back.
Father
at the image.
Abraham won the. He found the correct tree.
Okay, so that was the
And
root. So
two
Father
last
Abraham
games.
the root.
Two last games make a little bit harder since we have a lot of players. But just remember, if you wanna like the win, you have to carefully choose the place where to drop your yellow pavement, where to start. Just make the map like blue lines and start from correct location. Not try to just walk the street. It doesn't work like this. You have to just a view from the satellite view and drop to the place that will be the winner.
Oh, flying around.
Today we play so fast. Yeah.
Yeah, this is good though. I think it's good for the audience to have the games just keep coming.
Yeah. And in future we'll play the more than 5 games with like this dynamic.
All right, quick question for the panel here. All right, currently the way I have my AIs keep track of their progress is I'll make them make like a markdown document with like statuses on things, like a big checklist basically. So I'm thinking maybe it would make more sense if I use like an MCP server and have them like use like GitHub tickets or like Trello or something, like some sort of task, like an official task list. Or is that overkill? Is the markdown working? What do you think?
I'm not sure I understand.
Yeah, me too.
All right. I'll noodle. I'll noodle and let you know how it goes.
What? Yeah, I just don't. So what are the options again? What are the two options that you're proposing?
So so a little context here. As they work, sometimes they can like hallucinate and start working on stuff they're not supposed to be working on. You know?
Oh, right. Okay.
Go off track, or like they don't. They just like get off track. You know what I mean? Like they go down rabbit holes, just like people do. So it's really nice to have like a task list, something they can go back to and like remember what they're working on and like what's next, and like make sure to like they don't miss things.
Keep dynamic. I'm just launching the one more game. Let's go and we keep discussion.
Do we want to just do the one game or are we doing two?
Yeah, one game.
Okay, hold on. Let me
3,
just
2, 1. Refresh skull coin. Let's go.
All right. So this is the one for Velar, correct?
Yeah, Whales liquidity. Let's go.
All right. Whales liquidity. I get it now. Get the image. So this will be up in a minute on the skull coin if you guys are ready. Make sure you have it share out the stream. Oh, it's already live. This game is already live. Make sure we share out the stream, share out the post. You guys might find this faster than me, but I'm still going to try.
Today, so fast games. Today, like tornado games, tornado speed.
Well, honestly, I like this format. If you guys like this, let
cool.
us know in the chat, by the way. I think this is I think faster games, more rounds, less kind of...
Yeah, I feel it too. Yeah, exactly. It's cool.
My computer does not like me today.
You said this one's a little harder?
Maybe, but there is a lot of graffiti. Just you have to find the right street. That's very cool location.
Yeah, dude, it really is sick.
Bolivia.
Yeah, really nice. on the ocean.
It's crazy. All the graffiti that they have.
Tons of buildings, like large urban buildings, like
Remember,
over-
when you play from desktop, you can just move using arrows, using WASD. You can use keyboard when you play from desktop.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
You can use keyboard. You can use like you playing first-person shooter.
Oh, cool! I didn't know that.
I had no idea.
Well, that definitely makes it different.
But
There is definitely a lot of murals.
So you found it. Who is on stream? Who is on stream?
Somebody got it.
Oh, I believe we have a winner, Sir Cunilingus.btc.
Hey,
Oh.
Cunilingus, let's go! And he has his .btc sponsored by GPSC. Just so
Yeah.
everybody knows.
It-
And if you
was
do
the first-
come out a .btc or a .stx name,
Yeah, he was faster than GPSC for 12 seconds.
dude, he smoked me. Congrats, Sir Cunnilingus. I have been bested.
you have been licked, sir.
Dope as a lick. Yeah, it was right there. I just had to like punch it in, and he beat me to the punch. So, big congrats, big shout out to him. What did he win for that round?
That round was $10 worth of Velar. I think it's about 830 Velar.
Let's go. Let's go. Congrats, Sir Cunnilingus. Enjoy your Velar. And don't forget that you can stake your Velar on. You can now stake it and earn more on their platform.
Yeah,
That's right.
congrats, big win.
Did they announce the yield on Velar yet? I don't know if there's a yield on there yet. You can stake it, but I don't think. Well, I'm not sure. I haven't looked at it in about a week. I staked mine on there, and then I haven't looked at it. I'm like, eventually they'll give me some yield.
Facts. That's what I did. Whenever I grab more, I go and stake it. No sense in letting it just sit in my wallet whenever it could be earning more tokens.
That's it.
Look at
Okay,
that.
last game. Let's make it a little bit harder, but let's guess where is this place?
Where is this?
We have a hermetical logo and flying dollar. But where is this bridge?
Things that
Where
make you go weird.
is this bridge? It's kind of narrow. It looks like, is it a train bridge?
Seems like it'd be a train bridge.
I think it's somewhere in Europe. My guess is broader Europe. Let's say it's
Yeah, my guess was New York too. Orange.
you guys New York.
Yeah.
Orange says Brooklyn. I don't know. I think it's well, it could be. I want to say it's somewhere in France.
Why is everything looking very French today? Everybody's guessing France.
Oh, when you and I agree. DeFi Dictator says Australia.
No, I'm feeling German.
That was my first.
Yeah.
My first meaning was German, but it looks a little maybe further south than there, though. I don't know.
Hmm.
Wherever it is, it's ugly.
That is.
We're trying to guess where this is.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
is Rose?
You haven't guessed the
This
United
is-
States yet?
Yeah, we guessed Brooklyn, New York. Was giving New York vibes.
I mean, there's a US dollar at verifying, right?
Well, that the dollar and the Hermetica sign are not actually part of the image.
Oh, it's a trick.
Yeah,
Where's the dollar sign?
There's a paper airplane
it's-
dollar.
yeah.
It's a good hint though. It's $1. It's an American.
Oh wait, it says no motor. So is in the sign's in English, the sign at the bottom that says no motor or something. So I probably, well, I could.
Where does it say no motor?
At the very bottom, there's a sign on the right leg of the support for the bridge. So down to the bottom right, it says no. I think it says no.
I can't see because everybody's heads are in the way. How do you see it?
Oh, you guys can't see it. Hold on, let me. So this right here at the bottom.
Right, bottom right. No motor.
Well, then maybe it's England.
It could be England. It could be somewhere in the U.S. I wonder if Orange knows it's in Brooklyn. That's gonna creep me out, actually. All right, are we ready for the game?
Are we ready? Yeah,
I think we're ready. GP, are you ready to? Are you gonna screen share again?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm playing.
it's the last game for today, so focus.
10
10
USDH up for grabs. It's the last game. Make sure you shared out the stream. Make sure you share out the game round post on Skull.
Yeah, we will play the game of bridges right now. Let's.
And we're gonna bridge with Hermetica.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bridge
Get
to
over your
goal.
inflation.
Okay, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Let's go.
Are you sharing the screen,
it's in-
somebody?
Oh yeah.
Can you switch
Is it
to
the same?
sharing screen?
Hold on, let me actually get GP's.
We wanna see, like, yeah, the process.
Sorry, I think I. There we go.
I feel like I'm on top of the bridge for some reason. How do I get under the bridge?
I'm under the bridge, but it's not in the right
You
spot.
can zoom, just zoom in satellite view, or like maybe it's not the bridge you need.
Yeah, probably not. So there's another. Okay. Close. No, that's not it.
I will not tell you what's happened like in comments, but we will play until like anyone stream will win. Yeah, very funny actually. What's going on? Let me check.
All right, I think somebody found it in the chat. I have double checked the location and it looks good to me.
Yeah, I know that actually the first who found the correct location. Okay, let me check.
I think it
Well,
was
we have-
Crypto Finder.
Let me check because like, yeah, the crypto finder I believe, because like the orange found another place, and Winnie was the second. Yeah, crypto finder was the first, I believe.
Crypto Finder's timestamp was first.
Congrats.
Yeah, and Winnie actually found the correct one, but she's the second.
Yeah, so well done, finders. Congratulations to all of our winners today. Another great episode of Find to Earn.
GPSC found this bridge too. Yeah.
This is the bridge.
Yeah, we have different winners. That's very cool. Actually, again, like we have competitive game, and thanks everyone for playing. We will go forward for make more games, more excitement, and we waiting for Roser when we can like predict, use this betting, and divide like streamers and viewers, and choose your side, Jedi or not.
Yeah, I definitely. Is that actually Brooklyn, by the way, or is it a different part of New York City?
Good question. It was in New York. I do not know what borough.
Randall Island. Is that? I don't really know.
Let's see. I can punch in these coordinates into Google and see.
It's near Garlem.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's Brooklyn proper. So I'm going to take a little solace in that. I think it's actually technically part of the Bronx, or it's its own little island. So it's like between, it's like on the edge of Harlem, on the edge of the Bronx.
Yes, Treasure Stablecoin Island.
Very nice. So
what
I'm
can
not
I say? Like,
so creeped out.
it will be interesting when betting comes, and we are going like through smart contracts, make some bets. So it plays like this. You making bet 10 stacks for streamers, and somebody make bet 100 stacks or 1000 stacks to viewers. And if one of streamers won, everyone who bet on streamers get this 1000 stacks. So
we could do a prediction market bet of the streamers versus the
viewers.
The viewers.
Yeah, there's like audience, and if audience win, all the people who bet on audience in proportion receive the prizes through smart contracts using op predict by Roser. And
so, Rosar, do you think how far away are we from having a functional vault where we can make that bet, make that market?
I think. I mean, we have a functional vault now, but there's some things I wanted to upgrade to it.
Yeah.
Let's just say conservatively by Monday.
That's pretty
Very
cool.
nice.
Because there's some stuff I want to do. Like, I wanted to add a little code to the contract, so these like prediction receipt NFTs, you could trade them on the contract. So effectively, create like a little secondary marketplace for them. But yeah, I don't know, like maybe I'll do that in real life. Think like, we don't need this right now. But yeah, I'll have something by Monday and everything integrated.
Cool. I mean, it doesn't have to be as we kind of, how we do things here is the same way as everywhere else. We're building the plane in the sky, so it doesn't have to be a perfect product for us to start playing with it, because we'll play with it and then we'll figure out, we'll get the feedback.
we just have to test it, like, so we are beta testers in the same time.
All right. Yeah. I think Monday is a conservative bet, because at least it gives me the weekend to really hammer out it.
Cool. And so and it's a simple, either the streamers, the live streamers, or the viewers will win the round. And so that's the prop, and that can actually be, so we got 5 rounds per day. So do we want to do it, will the streamers or the viewers win the most rounds? and just do it as one
We,
bet.
we can do any bets, like anything.
Yeah,
We can invite. We can like make a streamers team. So you have to team play, like saying like I'm on the west, I'm on the north. It will be funny to see how people play in team. We can invite Orange here and somebody like bet on Orange 1000 stacks and lose all of them because like some Circunilingus bet him. Like we can do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Also, something to note is these like prediction receipt NFTs. I think like by default, I was just gonna make them like generic, like look like little receipts or something. But we could make for for certain vaults, we could have them like have their own sort of like creative. So instead of NFTs, they could be like DeOrganized nuggets or something. You know what I mean? Like we could have it be something else for different vaults. Maybe that's like a paid feature or something. But obviously, we're not gonna. It's not paid now, but
I like that idea.
Sure. Yeah. So for like for Skullcoin, it could be something else. It could be like trader ramps or something or whatever.
Yeah, make them collectible.
Yeah, and then it's just more like themed around the project. Like for the poker, it's gonna be chips. You know what I mean? The poker chips. Like you pay, you get some chips, you play, and then you cash your chips out.
Oh, I love it. I love it. We're constantly iterating and bringing new things out to play with and try out, providing value for our audience, our growing and mighty group of viewers, and our great team of panel streamers. I'm super excited about this. I actually think between yesterday's show in the morning, how this went today, last night's live stream that got kind of gave us that pop like we had during the election show. Those of you that are just tuning in or didn't know, we actually ended up with like 3,500 live viewers last night when we covered the State of the Union address. So we're doing well here at DeOrganized, and thank you all guys for participating. Thank you, Xenitron, for providing us the opportunity to play these games, for coming up with it and patronizing our platform to facilitate it. Thank you, Melanie, for always being a consistent source of bringing that awesome feminine energy to our group, and your clear skills. And GP,
I feel bad.
Co-host. No, go ahead. Say what was it?
I just want to say, first of all, I feel very bad. That's the first point I wanted to make. And like just bursting onto the scene and talking shit all the time. And the second thing is that I do have a show tomorrow, Bitcoin and Beyond.
That's right.
Please tune in. Adam is coming on from the foundation, and we're going to be talking about Biddle Battle,
and maybe Stacks Ascend.
And we're going to be talking about Adam, because I discovered something about Adam today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, on my journalistic snooping.
Oh, you have some history on him that
What's
maybe
the secret?
isn't the normal common knowledge?
No, probably not really. It's like so random.
Yeah.
It's so boring. I'm just kind of like, I'm just trying to be sensationalist.
You never need to feel bad or apologize about anything that happens in DeOrganized. We love you. We love what you bring. So don't feel bad about it. It doesn't always, I like the randomness. I like things going in unexpected directions. I think it actually makes good content. It's good stuff to view. People don't want to hear us talk about the same thing for an hour and a half, 2 hours. They want to hear different stuff. So
I have like the ability to control my like.
Are you? Kara wants to know if you're about to expose Adam as part of the Lazarus group.
You'll have to tune in tomorrow, see how good my journalistic skills are.
Is the head of community for the Stacks Foundation part of the Lazarus group? You have to turn into Bitcoin and Beyond to find out tomorrow at noon.
Oh my god! Started such a rumor.
He had charisma to give opportunity to create Blaze for others.
That's great. That's great. Thank you, Rosar, for joining us, man. I love the technical aspect you bring, the big brain, and all the cool stuff you're building out as well, man. Love having you here with us in the morning or anytime. Thank you to all of our audience that tuned in, everyone that supports the show. We really do appreciate and love all of you. And we'll be back again later on tonight with the night show with GPSC and Friends. And tomorrow morning back at it. And then tune in to see Mel tomorrow on Bitcoin and Beyond. You all have a blessed day. I am Peace Love Music. We are DeOrganized Media, coming at you live on BitcoinLive, Decentralized broadcasting every Monday through Friday with all the news and information and banter that you may or may not care for. You all have a blessed day.